Hello, everyone. How are you doing? All right. I hope everyone has had a great week thus far. We are about to get into it. All right. Um, we're about to get into it. This is where I talk about what I liked my first. All right. So, this topic is there is a lot going on with indictments and accusations. There are you know, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on, and the latest conversation has been about this book. This book, is it real? Is it not real? There are allegations about celebrities and whatnot. Um, I was asked by our dear love, um, Nyla, if I was going to read on this situation because this is a you know this is a deep situation. This is a deep topic, and I kind of there's a lot going on, so I definitely ask that as it pertains to this situation, because as much as we like to joke about things, allegations of this nature, alleged abuse of this kind is not funny at all. um It's not funny at all. And if there are people who did criminal activities, may they be punished for their criminal activities, right? Harming people and things like that. So, um, again, I just ask that everyone definitely um, be serious about it, right? Because it's a deep topic, right? It's a deep topic. So, Um, so yeah, let me get ready to get started because like I said, this is deep. And all we can say all we can do right now is investigate. And like I said, if there have been any crimes committed, there's proof of those crimes. Let people, you know, let the judicial chips fall where they may. So yeah. So, yeah, let me go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and like let's get the likes and all like that out of the way. This is a serious topic. Any of my mods, if you see anyone being reckless in the chat, okay, go ahead and zap them because this is a serious topic. This is a serious topic. So, again, like I said, mods, if you see anyone being reckless in the chat, go ahead and zap them, get rid of them. And, yeah, because this is not funny. This is not funny. So we are going to, let me see what's going on here. Hold on one second. Why does this look like this? One second. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, that's so much better. So much better. So you all know the drill. Please put a crystal ball and or a purple heart next to your question. And please keep the questions about the book, about Kim Porter, about the gentleman who released the book. Please don't try to go off into anything outside the realm of the book. I have not read the book, so I am completely oblivious to anything that it says in the book. I do plan on getting it and reading it myself. So the only thing I know about this is a book has been released. It's supposed to be her memoirs. Someone published the book saying that they got it from someone who knew her. That's all I know. So I don't know about any allegations in the book, any of the people mentioned in the book. I don't know anything. So with that being said, let's get into it. Please like the video if you haven't, and please consider subscribing if you haven't. Um, I get real in my spiritual work. So, okay. So with that being said, yes, hello everyone. Definitely. Okay, the first question comes from Donna. Donna asks, is this book truly from her notes? Okay. And I can only tell you what I am being told. I'm not here to argue the truth of the matter. I'm just here to let you all know what spirit is telling me. Spirit may be telling you something else. But I'm just going to tell you all what spirit is telling me through these cards. So, oof, okay. 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 So, um there may be other people involved in this book. There may be other people involved in this book. Um whoever this man is, um whoever this man is, I'm not making any speculations. I'm going based off of what's in front of me. Whoever this man is, he has he has something to do with it. Now, he has something this man has something to do with the book. Now, this could just be publishers, but whoever this man is, this is an older man. This is a prominent man. This is a man that has stature. Okay. This man, whoever this man is, he has something to do with this book. And clearly we can see that the family is not liking this. And there's some, yeah, not defending this. Now, whoever this woman has been subdued. This woman has been muted. This woman, I feel like that there is some truth to it that these are from Kim, but we got to see if there's been any type of remixing, some type of, because this isn't by her hand, right? Kim is no longer with us, the beautiful person that she was. She's no longer with us. She's no longer with us. So I feel like yes, it's from her, but I feel like there's some other things going on with this book. Um, whoever this person is, I feel like this person has this man. I'm not going to say he's done something with the book, but whoever this man is, It's not fully clear. It's like it's muddied. Yeah, this man and a group of people had something to do. Yeah. I'm not saying there's a money making venture, but there is money is being earned from this book. So listen, um, this man and whoever these group of people are have something to do with this book. This woman has been subdued, but on the flip side, yeah, this is oh child. Yeah, the money making off of this is Spirit wanted us to know because this is the card right here. This is the Ten of Pentacles, right? Um, hmm, this is again, some man has something to do with this. I'm not saying, and you know what, I want to stay with this energy here. I want to stay with these because whoever this man is, okay, whoever this man um has a lot of control over this because none of us know, none of us were there. I'm not here to accuse anyone. I'm just going by what's in front of me. So I'm still working on this. I feel like I need to shuffle this again. Um, and I want us also to start paying attention to the type of energies that we're starting to get. So we're starting to get threes, sevens, tens, okay, and people. So I want you all to pay attention to those numbers, which is funny because 3 and 7 do make 10. So I want you all to just pay attention to things as we're starting to feel this energy out. Now, tell me more about this man. Okay. This man involved with some women. Hmm. Whoever this man is, this man has issues with money. This man has issues with money. I kind of feel like this is energetically the issues with money. It's like I'm not saying looking for a payout. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm going by what's in front of me. But there's some issues with money. What's going on with these people? Okay. Okay. So here we go again. 3, 3, 5, 5. We got another person here. We still have this 10 here. So we're getting into it. Um, these people here. Yeah, I kind of feel like with what I'm getting right here, the complete from what I'm looking at right here, there is some interesting things because here's the thing with the book, there can be information in the book that's true about people in Hollywood in the space. It doesn't necessarily mean she wrote it. She could have told this to people. These could be recordings from her and then recordings from her transcribed to something to make a book. Because that would still make the information true and still make the information from her. Is it necessarily, yeah, I kind of feel like whoever this is, this man, and I feel like there's a man and 2 to 3 other people that got something to do with this book. I kind of feel like the true essence of the book has been subdued. And I feel like there are something going on with money about this book. Whoever this woman is, something with money, something with money. This, yeah, yeah. Something is if I were talking to a client right now, I would tell my client that you need to investigate. You need to investigate. If I were talking to, if this was coming up for a client, I would tell them you need to investigate. You need to figure out what's going on because something in the milk ain't right. Um, Now, part of the reason why these people are unhappy is because there's risk. Whoever these people are unhappy because now there's risk. So could this? be, pertaining to the allegations? Yes. But these people, this community is emotionally invested in this book, but there's some they don't like it. They do not like this. And I kind of feel like there's an energetic sadness about um there's an energetic sadness about this because the energetic sadness comes from, quote unquote, the prospering. Here's why. Because one does not have to, quote unquote, publish a book to whatever publishers to get the information out. Um, one could post it to a Facebook post, one could post it to Instagram, one could post. So there's an energetic sadness about this because of money. And listen, I don't know the legalities about things, but I kind of feel like there is an inner something in the spirit does not like, quote unquote, the selling of this. Spirit does not like that. Um, because there are serious, it's a serious topic. Um, it's a serious topic. Spirit doesn't like the selling of it. Um, it's more than one way to get information out. Whoever this man is, I don't know this man. I don't know who he is, but this is a man who's been in the game for a minute. He's been in the game for a minute. He is educated. He is knowledgeable. Overall, he's a good person, but I wouldn't put anything past this man. So I kind of feel like, is this book truly from Kim's notes? From what I'm looking at, I'm going to have to say no. From what I'm looking at, things that are being shown to me, I'm going to have to say no. Now, that doesn't mean that the stories and the information in it is, quote unquote, wrong or false. But there is something going on. This man, these group of people, um, like I said, if I were talking to a client, I would be like, you need to check on some stuff. You need to check on some stuff. Okay. So, um, this is what I'm getting here. And I have to go by what I'm getting. I have to go by what I'm getting. Whoever this man is, whoever this man is, and I want you all to see, this is a King of Swords. And it's quite interesting that this card came up because the King of Swords, we know the swords are the suit that is representative of writing, of literature, the written word, things that are verbal, thought processes, the internet. Um, so it's kind of interesting that this King of Swords came up, this suit to represent whoever this man is. So the coincidences are, coincidences right there. From what I'm looking at, is it from Kim's notes? I feel like there's some type of play going on. Whoever this man is, he got a lot to do with it. I'm not seeing like, yes, girl, this is I'm seeing things that are an issue. I'm truly seeing things that are an issue with this. Um, Isis has the next question, and Isis asks, did Kim write that last chapter? Yeah, so y'all are talking about things I don't know, and I purposely did not get the book or read it because I wanted to stay as impartial as possible. Yeah, it's weird. Like I kind of feel like, yeah, it's weird. But I find that King of Swords card coming up very interesting. Okay. Someone that's writer, or I find it very interesting. So, like I said, I have to go by what's in front of me. Okay. Did Kim write the last chapter? Okay, so here we are again. We're seeing the energetics of things. Okay. Okay. So initially what I'm getting from this, and those of you who have read the book, you will tell me eventually what's, with it. What I'm getting from this is this chapter, whatever this last chapter is that was written, it was so hard to do. But the last chapter was a chapter that it was hard to do, energetically so hard to do, but it had to be done in hopes of bringing some type of change, in hopes of bringing some type of peace, in hopes of, I kind of feel like writing this last chapter was hard. It was hard for whoever did it. It was hard to do, but it was like a release. It was kind of like, if I don't do anything else, this has to be the message. Um, it has to be the message. Yeah. Writing that last chapter, whatever it was hard work. Definitely, definitely hard work. It was very, very hard to do. It was almost like, if I don't do anything else, this is the last, if this is the last thing that I do, then I'm fine with it, because it was hard to do. It was energetically heavy. It was a release. It was something that was hopefully going to be an energetic turning point. I feel like, yes, I'm seeing a lot of feminine energy here. I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna have to say yes on this. Um, because the funny thing is about the star, right? Um, the funny thing is that this star card here, this is the card of, um after things have been so terrible, this is the sunshine. Okay, we have some sunshine. We have some sunshine. There is hope after, um there's hope after all of these things have happened. After the proverbial BS has hit the fan, there's still hope. I given what I know about the situation with regards to things allegedly happening to her, with alleged things that Diddy have allegedly done, I want to say yes. I want to say yes with that one. I want to say yes with that one. Like this one, like it was hard. It was just like, if this is the last thing I do, it may break me writing this. It may break me, you know, leaving it all out there, but I have to do it. It was just like something that had to be done. It was a great feat of strength. Okay. The next question is from Queen Black, and Queen Black asks, is a content creator behind the book? Okay. And I'm not able to read people's comments. I really want to focus on the energy that's coming from this. Um, I really want to focus on the energy. There's a content creator behind the book. Yeah, like I said, I haven't read the book. I don't have it. I do plan on ordering it because I do want to see it for myself. But I kind of feel like whatever that last chapter was about, um, and this is some heavy energy. I just started getting a headache. So let me get a sip of water. I literally just started getting a headache. Okay. Whatever that chapter was, it was just like, this is hard. I have to do it. Maybe this will change something. Maybe this will make things better. It took a lot out of the person doing it, but it had to be done. So that's about that. As a content creator behind the book, Here we go again. Are we seeing these numbers? Okay, we have this 3 of swords here. We have queen of swords. Okay, I need to figure out who this is because this person right here, I don't want to say they're dangerous, but every time I see this one right here, this person can be dangerous. Okay, so we have star. Star is here again. 3 of swords is here again. Ace of pentacles is here again. Um, who is this? Look who showed back up. King of swords. Okay. So we're seeing these different people in the mix. We have someone else in the mix. I kind of feel like whoever this person has a lot to do with it. Whoever this man is, he has a lot to do with it. Okay. And I kind of feel like there's still the hope aspect of it. Like this book is supposed to be something that brings about hope through change, through release of information, through storytelling, through whatever means. It is supposed to bring about some change, and there's supposed to be an energetic, like, you have to go through the storm in order to get out to the brighter other side. Like, that's the energetics that I'm getting about this book. A content creator, I really feel like whoever this man is, I feel like this man is behind it. Whoever this man is. Now, if this man is a content creator, then yes. But whoever this man has a lot to do with it. Um, this is the second time this man then came up. This man has a lot to do with it. Okay. This man has a lot to do with it. So, um, now this star is placed on this woman. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like this could be Kim. When was Kim's birthday? Okay, I think I saw that she was born in like December or something like that. Yeah, so I feel like this could be her. I feel like all the queen energy that I'm getting is her. And I feel like looking at this now, I feel like this version of her, um, even though the alleged contents of it supposedly coming from her, I feel like it just had to be done. But is a content creator behind it? I don't think like a YouTube person or anything like that. I feel like whoever this man is the driving force behind it. Um, this man is the driving force behind of it. This man has a lot to do with it. This man is, I don't want to say running the show. This man has a lot to do with it. Um, yeah, because I don't know anybody. I don't know the author who I don't know. Again, not saying that the book isn't true, but that man has a lot to do with it. Um, yeah. Okay. Next question is from Sanders RN23. And she asks, does Kim have a diary or book that is hidden that will be unveiled? So I find it kind of interesting that like I kind of picked up on a man having the book when we kind of talked about this before with the other reading from like 9 months ago. I know Sloan Bella did. I don't know if any other readers, psychics, mediums, or whatever. I haven't really watched any other people's content. Um, so whoever this man is, mhm, whoever this man is, okay. Does she have a diary or book that is hidden that will be unveiled? Hmm. I feel like yes. I feel like the answer to that is yes. I feel like there is something that's hidden. Something being kept from the world, something that could potentially be a catalyst. Um, we don't really know. Only Kim really knows what she wrote, what she potentially had, who she potentially gave things to. Only she does. And I'm not a medium. I don't speak with the dead. Um, but I feel like there is something that is hidden. Um, that could be a catalyst. But I also kind of feel like there is some. I know this is a serious topic, but I kind of feel like there's some magic floating around in the air. There is some magic floating around in the air. Um, yeah, magic floating around in the air. Interesting. And someone has to be the sacrificial lamb. So, someone has to be the sacrificial lamb. Is there I do feel like from what I'm looking at that there is a diary or something that is hidden. Now let's see if that thing will be unveiled, because it's one thing to have something, but if no one knows about it or if it's never going to surface, then you know, does it even exist if we can't see it or put hands on it? Yes, happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. I feel like will it be um so something to be unveiled? I kind of feel like right now there's a fight. I think that's yet to be determined. So the answer is yet to be determined. I feel like there are two groups, there are two factions. One that's for the complete outing of this information and another group that wants to keep things quiet, that's working to keep things quiet. This information wants to come out, but there's some fighting going on. Um, there's some fighting going on. There are communities at war. Like behind this whole situation with the alleged, we all know Diddy has been, he's in custody. We have this book. There, all the things unraveling. I feel like there are factions behind the scenes that we know nothing about, fighting about different things. There are people who are working to try to keep things hidden, and then there are people who are working to try and keep the ball rolling and get whatever that's degenerate, that's hidden, out in the open. I feel like there's factions. I I don't know. It wants to come out. The information energetically wants to come out, but we have two groups of people that are fighting right now. Energetically fighting. Some are fighting to keep the secrets, some are fighting to expose the secrets. But I do feel like that there is something that she left behind. If it's going to be unveiled or not, I don't know. I don't know. But the groups are fighting. There's a lot of infighting going on with this whole situation. It's crazy. Um, yeah, happy Thursday. Okay, the next question is from Donna. And she asks, did Kim trust her son to disclose anything about the book? All right. So And hello, everyone coming in. I can't see you all. I'm really trying to focus on this. Um, so hello again to everyone coming in. Okay. Did Kim trust her sons to disclose anything about the book? Ooh. No, no. She did not. From what I'm looking at right here, she did not trust her sons to disclose anything about the book. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I kind of feel like there's a community, whether it's her family, her and the children, the entertainment community. This community likes to present well, but there's a lot of foul shit going on in this community. So many people are wearing masks in this community, but it's just like everyone else sees the mask, the front that's being put on. In the community, there's a lot of feelings, emotions, thought processes about the community and other people in the community. Um, there's something energetically about someone in the community, maybe her sons. I don't know anything about any of those children at all. Um, something about the give and take would and what I'm trying to say is like, did she want to put that burden on them, or would she trust them with with bringing this out? It's like she knew that if she entrusted her sons with it, it can go any way and not necessarily the way that she may have wanted it to go. Um, she also didn't want any information like this to potentially change relationships, at least among the family, right? It's kind of like um sometimes a husband and a wife will have children and they're going to get a divorce, but they'll wait until the kid goes off to college to break the news easily, or they're married for public sake, but their relationship is completely over and broken. It's kind of like that because you don't want to necessarily change people's thought processes about someone, especially someone who's so much of a figurehead like that, if that makes sense, right? Um, there are some people who, who have children, who are married and have children, and even though they know the other person is a piece of crap, um, they won't let their they'll still say good things about the partner and let the children make up their own minds when they become of age, right? This is the energetics of that. Trusting her sons, she didn't want to put that on them because her putting that on them, we don't know, she didn't know how they would potentially deal with that, if they would be able to deal with the burden of information like this. And she didn't want to necessarily change or erase um how they felt about potentially their father, right? But there's a lot of listen, there's a lot of masking that's going on. There's a lot of people walking around wearing these costumes, wearing these masks for the public, but inside is a whole lot of mess going on. It's a whole lot of mess going on. And I kind of felt like she had to, in not trusting her sons with this, she didn't want to put it on them, but in doing so, it was keeping up with the facade at the same time, right? Um, because this type of change, that type of power, it would have been critical on them. It would have changed them, and she did not want to put that on them. No, she did not want to put that on them at all. Okay. Hey, bullet holes. Okay. Hey, authentically Erica. Okay. So the next question is from Sanders RN. And she asks, does Kim have okay, we did that one already. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. Donna asks, is she put a key in the spiritual warfare going on within Hollywood? Okay, I think I understand. Okay. Okay, you said she was protective of her children. Okay, then that would make sense of not putting that on them. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, is the book. Listen, Hollywood is its own mess. Um, no, no. The spiritual warfare in Hollywood is completely. This is completely different from that. We all know Hollywood is a mess, but no, this is completely different from that. This is completely different. Um, I kind of feel like this book with her, I kind of feel like she knew she was going to take a hit. Like she knew she was going to this book or whatever these notes are or whatever this hidden information is, I kind of feel like she knew this was going to be the beginning of the end for her. Um and that there was going to be no way to make peace with the friction that it was going to cause. Um and she knew that I really felt like this, whatever this is, like she knew this was going to she made a decision. She made a decision about many things, but I feel like with this, she knew that this was going to I really feel like be the beginning of the end for her. Um and as she would fall or as she was falling, someone else was rising, but she was okay with that because of this information, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like spiritually she I kind of feel like spiritually she chose to at least be somewhat of a sacrifice because there's a bigger issue at play. Um there are bigger issues at play. Um and that was more of sometimes people take things for the team and she would yeah, I feel like this is kind of like the last chapter of the book that people were asking me about, right? The whole um I know this is hard, but I have to do this if this is the last thing that I do. And I really feel like that is I really felt like she knew. I felt like she knew that I'm not going to say the end was coming, but I felt like she knew like if I do this or if if this goes through, there's a potential for things to go a certain type of way and she would rather things happen to her than her children, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. Yeah, this is yeah. I kind of feel like this was a personal sacrifice for her. Um Personal sacrifice for her. Like, let me take the hit and just leave everybody else out of it. If that makes sense. I really feel like she knew. Um, I really feel like she knew that her actions going on with this is something that um that she could pay for, that she could pay for. So, um, yeah, let me kind of see what some of you all are saying here. Yeah, yeah. So, um, it's very, very interesting. Um, yeah, this is very interesting. Okay. Do you all have any other questions about this? Hey, D Dub. Yeah, hopefully everything does come out. Hopefully everything does come out because I hope that the truth comes out and that if there are people who, been knowing things and keeping things and, don't be accessories to crime. Um, does anybody else have any questions about this? Yeah, I really feel like a lot of the energetics that I'm getting right now are like sadness. Like when you know that I really felt like she knew the end was coming. I really do. Um, okay, Donna asks, are other celebrities worried about the real book coming out? All I know is that there are a lot of interesting things happening right now from what we can see being reported. What is up with these threes? These threes keep. Some people are worried and some people aren't. Some people are worried, some people are not. So, yes, there are others who are worried, and then there are others who are not worried. And then there are people who are just like, we're just going to wait and see. So, there are some people panicking, some people not panicking. And then you have the people who are just like, we have to wait and see because it's not about what you know or what you say, it's about what you can prove. The question is, with the allegations, what is the proof? Where is the proof? So some people are scrambling, some people are okay, and some people are just like, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Okay, the next question is from Isis. Yeah, there are a lot of listen, this book, whether she wrote it, whether she didn't write it, as you all can see, this is a huge web. This is a web that's touching so many different people because of their closeness or relationship or business with Diddy. Now, I don't know if you all remember the reading that I did on Diddy, the first one, right? I think I posted it back up on my channel, like on my homepage. Remember in that reading, I was saying like there are a lot of people who Um, and you can go back and watch that video because I did say it in the video. There are going to be a lot of people. What was your relationship to Diddy? Was it a business relationship? Your relationship to Diddy? Your relationship to Diddy? So now, we're hearing things like, okay, these associates in the enterprise, right? Remember, I said it's going to really depend on, there are a lot of people they're not meshing together anymore. So go back and watch that reading because I did say that in that reading, right? So community, other people, right? So yeah, I think that's very valid now because we're seeing how this is quote unquote, we see this entangled web, right? Okay, but getting to Isis' question, did she influence Cassie in stepping forward spiritually? Um, oof, yes, yes. 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 I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to say yes. Um, Now I know something that you all don't know, and I can't say what I know because I have been sworn to secrecy, but um, just know that the cards that I'm looking at right now definitely make sense. But yes, yes, um I kind of feel like the catalyst with Cassie lawsuit, right? Lawsuit. I kind of feel like the catalyst was Cassie had to do the lawsuit against Diddy first. And that was the okay, let's open the floodgates, which allowed for the rest of this to keep moving. Um, so Cassie had to focus on doing this part first in order to get the rest of it moving. So, yes, yes, there was influence. I kind of feel like she may have come to Cassie like in a dream, or Cassie may have been thinking about her, or in knowing what Cassie knew, because there's a whole lot we don't know, right? We never lived with any of these people. All we know is, the video of the beating. All we know are these lawsuits being filed. We've never lived with any of these people, but I really feel like Kim gave Cassie strength at times when Cassie wasn't strong enough. Like, okay, we need to band together and I am here to help you, girl. Even though I'm not here, girl, I'm here to help you. I really feel like Cassie might have dreamed about her, or Kim came to her in a dream. Um, and yeah, I really do feel that from what I'm looking at here. Um, I really, really do. Cassie just had to take it one step at a time. But I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like that. Yeah. hmm Absolutely. I really feel like, yeah, like she might have dreamt about Kim, or Kim may have been talking to her. We don't know what spiritual gifts Cassie may have. We don't know. I'm not in a girl's life. Um, but yeah, I do feel like that from what I'm looking at here. Like I'm looking at these cards, you all are looking at these cards, but when I'm looking at these cards, there's like such a soft energy coming off of it. It's kind of like the motherly energy, the soothing energy, the energy that tells you, you got this, keep going, don't give up. That's what I'm getting off of these cards here. It's very motherly. Um, it's very motherly, it's very soft, it's very soothing. It feels good, like being wrapped in a warm blanket. That's what I'm feeling from these cards. So yeah, based on what I'm looking at, based off what I'm feeling, yes. Yes. Okay. The next question is from Authentically Erica, and she asks, "Well, I'll be sure sue the author of the book." Let's find out. Let's see what Spirit got to say about it. Love, light, peace, and blessings to everyone that's here. I appreciate you all being here with me. And I'll be sure sue the author. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. He might try to, but here's the thing. If he tries to, or if he makes this attempt, he has to understand that um One, make sure you got some money for this. I don't know what type of money Albie Shore has. I'm not in his pockets. I'm not in his wallet. Okay. So I'm looking at a funds issue here, number one. Number two, I'm looking at, if you choose to pursue this, baby, you're gonna have to disclose what's true and what's not. Kind of like, and I don't know the legal terms for it, like in discovery or whatever. I'm not gonna even mess that up legally, but if you sue, you have to tell us what's true or what's not true about this book, and then you're gonna have to prove it. So do you want to tie yourself up in that? Do you want to tie yourself up in that? Um, where you potentially have to tell on yourself. It's one thing to say something. When you go to court, you got to prove it. You have to prove it. Whatever your argument or your position is, both sides are trying to win, but you got to come with proof. So the question is, and remember I said it in the Diddy reading before, there are going to be people who may not say nothing or whatnot because of the allegations of men having sex with men. There are, because we know that America, right? America, the United States, has a macho, as the man is supposed to be macho. He's supposed to be this cowboy. He's supposed to be this businessman. He's supposed to do all this. He's not supposed to be gay. He's not supposed to participate. Okay. Think about the way that these, certain celebrities and stuff who are not, openly gay, like Anderson Cooper, I believe is openly gay. Or like, what I'm saying? Those people who has an audience that needs them to be heterosexual, baby, do you want to open that can of worms? Do you want to open that can of worms? Are you going to tell us how you as a man allowed, going with the stereotypes and things like that, the conversations about men? Are you okay with explaining how you allowed another man to harm you? And then what does that do for your credibility? If you're not going to protect yourself, how are you going to protect and provide, aka, for your children and things like that? So these are the conversations that a lot of people, a lot of men with this whole Diddy allegations, these are the conversations that a lot of men don't want to have, of how you got caught up in things like this. So remember, I said there are people who are fighting for the information to come out, and there are people who are fighting for it to stay where it is. So will he put he could potentially sue or threaten to sue? I don't know if he has the money to completely go through with it. And I don't know if he's ready for whatever can of worms to be opened up. If there are things that he don't want people to know and find out that have been swept under the rug or in the vault, he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful, because we all know the internet is going to get a hold of it and have its way with it. Have its way with it. Um, have its way with it. Now, I find it very interesting that we have this high priestess here. So I would definitely say, um, if he does it, he's gonna do it no later than February next year, February 2025. If he does it, then it's gonna be between now and like February next year. But yeah, there is a it's nice to say those things, but I kind of feel like there are some things that he wants to keep hidden. Okay, there's some things that he want to keep hidden, so he needs to be careful with that. Um, okay. The next question is from Donna, and Donna asks, was magic attempted on Kim to bind her spirit from writing this book and taking any actions towards revealing things? Um, I see some things in the chat that I can't speak on. But we're gonna see what Spirit has to say. Okay. So yeah, this is Donna's question. Let's get into Donna's question. Let's get into Donna's question. Let's shuffle again. Okay. Yes. 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 I told you all from the time I was kind of looking, I started looking into Diddy, I could feel the magic. I can feel the trying to cover things up, trying to hide it. I told y'all I could feel that from the first two or three times I did readings about Diddy that I could feel the magic. Oh yeah, baby, it's magic all over this. All over it. Who's magic? I don't know. But there definitely was some magic, honey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Definitely some magic involved. Hey, darling, how are you? Okay. So, Rockin' Robin has the next question. Did the author get the thumb drive from one of Kim's friends, or did he write the book based on what is already publicly known? That's a good question. Yeah, see, this is a very, very tangled web, all these different people. And I saw something online. I have no proof. I can't prove this at all. I just saw something online that said that allegedly, there are videos of politicians, United States politicians, and compromising in alleged compromised situations from going to these Diddy parties. It's something I read online. I did not make this up, but it is something that I saw online. I'm just like, this could be real interesting. So, I've heard, being compared to, and I can't really talk about my thought processes behind Epstein, because last time I did, I had my video taken down. Um, but I don't know if you remember my video from earlier this year that Q has a theory about what happened with him. hmm So that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, getting to Rockin' Robin's question. Did the author get the thumb drive from one of Kim's friends, or did he write the book based on what is already publicly known? Okay, so we have this man here. This man here. Another man. So, and I always like this guy. So I'm gonna say, um, based on your question, friends or some, but based on your question, yes. Did the author get the thumb drive from one of Kim's friends? Yes. Um, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. He got it from, yes. And I kind of feel like this is a man and a woman. I kind of feel like this is a man and a woman. This is a man and a woman. So maybe someone who's like a couple or something like that. I kind of feel like these people are a couple. Listen, it's so many people involved in this, but a couple. A couple. These people are romantically inclined together. And this is a man. This is a woman who's younger than this man. Um, just answering your question based on what I see right here in front of me. Yeah, got it from someone who knew her or was part of that circle or somehow intertwined. So that's the first part of your question. Girl, you went to a Diddy party? Girl, I'm glad you got out alive. Okay, now let me get to the second part of your question. But I feel like what I just saw, I always like the King of Pentacles when I see him. I feel like, to in answering your question, that it came from a man and like a woman, like they're a couple. They're a couple. Definitely some people who are intimate. People that have also been around for a while. Rock and Robin, you said he said it was two people. Okay. Well, if when did I see? I didn't watch that. I have to go back and watch that video of Nyla's. So I have to go back and watch Nyla's video because I haven't seen it. I literally came in on like the last like 15 minutes of it. But if is that the video that you're talking about, Rock and Robin? The one where Nyla was interviewing the gentleman? Is that the video that you're talking about? Did he say it in that video? Okay, let me know, Rock and Robin. Hey Clarence, how you doing? Um, was it based on what's publicly known? No, I feel like the information is old information. Okay, you said he said it in another interview with Marco. I don't know who Marco is. One of y'all gonna have to tag me on Marco's video. Just tag me or like mention me on Marco's video so I can go back and watch, because y'all gonna have to let me know. So I have to go back and watch. In the Hamptons in the early 2000s. Girl, I'm glad you got away. Um, Publicly known. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel like this is information that was already established, but it wasn't like written by the public, right? It wasn't written by the public. Look, this and the information was dangerous. Information is dangerous. So from what I saw, the man, the author of the book, from what them cards just showed me, that this man, he got it from a couple. It was a man, and describing the couple, a man who is older than the woman in the couple. So the man is older than the woman in that relationship. Okay. That's who he got it from. So that's how he wrote the book, from this thumb drive, based on what I just saw. If that makes sense. Okay. You went to a Diddy party. Hey boo, how you doing? Okay. So you don't remember the channel, but I'll check my history. Okay, yeah, definitely check your history and post it, because I need to see. Like I said, I haven't read the book, and I do want to myself because I'm nosy. Um, and now this has become part of our, pop culture. This is on the 2024 bingo card, right? So we can't put the cat back in the bag now. So yeah, so Spirit just said that it was a man and a woman who gave the author that thumb drive. I don't know, like I said, I don't really know like all these different people or whatever, but Spirit just said it was a man and a woman. Particularly, from the man, but yeah, a man and a woman who gave the author that thumb drive. And these people are a couple. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Um, like I said, I do plan on getting it myself because I am nosy, but because I want to see, because there's a lot of, you know, I guess there are potential secrets, I guess. And maybe I'll get it and read it real quick, and then we can do like a review of it. But yeah, yeah, it's real interesting. Real interesting. You said you left before the BS started. He had two types of parties, one for media purposes, The other 4, mhm. Before the other party started, those who participated had to sign an NDA. Yeah. Now I was reading or I heard that one cannot not say anything about criminal acts. Now, if you're just a bunch of people just doing whatever and you're all adults and you all agree to it, fine. But if there is crimes being committed, I don't think an NDA um, bears weight over criminality. That's something that I read and or heard, but I am not a lawyer, so do not take my word for anything. Okay. Authentically, Erica has the next question, and she says her question is the couple who handed over the thumb drive well-known celebrities? Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say about that. I mean, listen, we've been hearing for years in all of these songs, right? From the 90s and early 2000s, after the party is the after party. Okay, Rockin' Robin said that. I mean, but and that's walking the duality, understanding that, you have the party for the media and then there's another party where alleged debauchery can ensue. Uh, Here's what I can tell you about this couple. Here's what I can tell you. Somebody, um, hmm, the woman is famous. The woman is definitely famous. She is famous. Hmm. The woman is definitely famous. Um, this is also a married couple. The woman is famous. This is a married couple. And energetically, there have been some. Um, let me pull another card for this. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So this is who the couple. This is who the couple is. This is a woman who's famous. She's a woman who's famous. Okay. This is a married couple. A lot isn't known about their marriage, but this is a married couple. This woman had to fight. This woman had to fight, and this woman had to fight, and this man has defended her. Hey, Tequila, how you doing, beautiful? Tequila, y'all, Tequila is so pretty. If you go look at her IG, she's so pretty. Yes, hey, my darling, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, looking at going back to this question, this is a woman who's famous. We can see this is the 6 of Wands. This is a woman who is famous and pretty. Okay, she's famous and pretty. Okay, they are married. This is a card of marriage right here. This is a woman who has had to fight, defending herself. This is a man who've had to fight in protecting her. So all I can do is explain what I'm seeing here from these cards. This is a woman who is famous. She's famous. He's not, or she has more fame than him. But she's definitely well known. Okay, everybody know her. She purty. Okay, she's pretty. She she is more famous than him, honey. They're married. They're married. Um, he's older than her because this is a 7 and this is a 6, so 7 is more than 6. He's older than her. This is a woman that had to fight. This is a man who's been defending. So, okay. The next question is from Muffin. Muffin asks, are there 2 more pieces of information and when will they come out? Okay, that's a 2-part question, so let me get to it. If you are enjoying this spiritual conversation, this spiritual read so far, I kindly ask that you hit the like button and that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, right? Okay, so are there two more pieces of information? Hmm. There is a potential for two more pieces of information. There's a potential, but there will also be a question of of the legitimacy of the information. Who would this inform? If the information does come out, who does it serve? Who benefits from it? Okay, who benefits from it? And just an overall, like, we don't trust this. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there is other information. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about with two other pieces of information. Because again, I haven't listened to anything on this whole book topic. I haven't listened to anything. I haven't really read anything about it. So I'm flying blind here. I feel like that there is more information, but there's going to be more questions of who benefits from this information. Why are you putting this information out here? I feel like there's some trickster energy there. I feel like there's some trickster energy there. Um, if it comes out, it could be it could be next month. If this next information comes out, 1 to 10 months. 1 to 10 months. If it does come out within the next month to 10 months, so within the next year, if it does come out. Um, yeah, it could come around out when there's a change of seasons or, just within the next year. Okay. Okay. I said party and after party. Yeah, listen, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the laws surrounding NDAs, but I'm pretty sure, like, when it comes to criminal acts, yeah. That's Tequila. I said hi to Tequila. Yes, definitely thank you and welcome again. I love seeing Tequila. She's so pretty. Okay. Y'all saying y'all think y'all know who it is. Listen, I don't know. All I know is what them cars said in front of me. Okay. Authentically, Erica asks. See, now y'all drawing down into specifics. See, y'all nosy. Now y'all drawing down into specifics. Authentically, Erica asks, was the famous couple Cassie and Alex? Yeah, Cassie is married. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what these cards got to say. Because it could be somebody else. Listen, there's so many people out here in celebrity land. Y'all know I don't know all these people. Y'all know I don't know all these people. Hell, I barely know Cassie. Um, y'all know I don't know all these people. Mm, child. Um, Spirit says, okay. Spirit says, okay. This what Spirit said. This this what Spirit says. Um, Spirit says this is a woman that got justice from a degenerate man. This is a woman that got the justice from a degenerate man, a younger woman. They got justice from a degenerate man. Y'all know this King of Cups right here. This the degenerate of the deck. Um, and they called her a gold digger. These cards say yes. These cards say yes. Um, these cards say yes. Um, we see this justice card here. I mean, I pulled the cards. This is what came out. Y'all see me shuffling every time. This is a woman who's pretty, who was famous, who had to defend herself, who's married, whose husband was defending her. This is a woman who got justice from a degenerate older man. Okay. The coins, okay, then fell into her hands. They've been calling her a gold digger. Um, yeah. And it's so funny. I'm looking at these cards right here. This lawsuit, because I'm picking up on lawsuit because we have this justice card here. This lawsuit, baby, this is the beginning. It's funny because this particular lawsuit with Cassie, I really feel like Spirit is saying it's Cassie. I feel like this lawsuit with Cassie was the beginning of the downfall for this degenerate. Okay. Kind of like catalyst, right? Kind of like a catalyst. Um, yeah, they've been calling her a gold digger. Oh, she needs this much money or whatever. So, all right. So these are the coins, honey, going into her right here, honey. Um, when is Cassie's birthday? Does someone know when Cassie's birthday is? What's Cassie's sun sign? Do y'all know? I'm just curious. Um, okay. I'm looking over here at the iPad. I'm looking in the chat. Okay, Rock and Robin she said she had Kim's phone and thumb drive. Oh, so she said that? Okay. 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 Okay, so let me get to I comment. Let me get to the next question because I saw another question come through. Okay, this is the next question. It's from Donna. The next question is from Donna. I really need to look at Cassie's chart. Cassie's natal chart. I really need to look at her chart. Okay, Donna's question is: was the rumor about Beyonce and some others giving Cassie strength to release the book true? And if so, why would they want her to expose their friends? Okay, let's see what Spirit got to say about it. Um, yeah, I need to find Cassie's natal chart. We've already looked at Diddy's. I need to find Cassie's natal. Um, hmm. This is where do y'all find such stuff? Oh, this is interesting. We have two sixes and two nines. Child. Okay. Um. So, okay. I'm not gonna say that this is funny, but this is funny because Spirit don't care about them rumors. This is what Spirit got to say about this. Spirit says that, baby, Um, this is a good way to um this is a good way to save face. The rumors are a good way to save face. What does that mean? It's kind of like the rumors are a good way to save face, like other celebrities really cared. Does that make sense? Like the rumors or this being said is a way to save face because so many celebrities knew what was going on, but this is a way to save face like they actually care and like they actually want justice. Does that make sense? Yeah, a front. Um it like I feel like from what I'm looking at right here, I kind of feel like this is a front. Remember I said there are a lot of masks being worn. There are so many masks being worn. Um because again, it's just like and I'm not going to even get into the debauchery that is that industry because the whole industry just needs to be removed off the face of this planet. Now, part of this is now I feel like part of it is true. Part of it is a front and part of it is a true. Why is part of it true? Because honey, there have been based on what I'm looking at right here, all this fronting about happy family and happy children at home. So, you know how sometimes you live through someone else? How you live vicariously through someone else? Part of that rumor is true because um spiritually speaking, allegedly all this other stuff, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. So let me just say that spiritually speaking, baby, that Carter household ain't in good shape. It's not in good shape. So um this is a way for Beyonce to live vicariously through Carrie. I mean, to live vicariously through Cassie because there's so much going on here. And she's married to Jay Z. Cassie, go ahead and sue, girl. You gonna get one back for me. Get one back for me and all the other women who had to go through things. That's what that is. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You can live through someone else. So go ahead, girl. I encourage you to do what you got to do, girl, because my household is a mess and I can't do nothing right now, or I can't expose what I'm doing right now. But you can do it, girl, and you can win for all the ladies. Getting the lick back from the sideline because they're just. I feel like going into this. I don't know what's going on with the money. I'm not saying that Beyonce and Jay have money issues. I'm not saying that at all. Something is going on with money. There is movement, unhappiness in a marriage, unhappiness in the family. Okay. So yes, it's true, but not true from the girl, you need to do what's right and stand up for yourself. True from the girl, I can't sue my husband, so I'm rooting for you, girl. Like that, right? Getting the lick back because I can't do what I need to do or what I want to do. Okay, because wasn't the from what I heard, I don't listen to Beyonce's music. From what I heard, the Lemonade album was alleged um alleged infidelities or anything like that on behalf of Jay, right? Um that's what I remember hearing about the Lemonade album. I don't know anything, but it wasn't necessarily a sincere, it was more of, yeah, girl, go ahead and get your lick back because I ain't doing nothing right now. If that makes sense. Um, yeah, honey. Ooh, child. Right, I do find that strange. But I mean, people would want people would hopefully want someone who is an alleged criminal to be known about and caught, because there have been so many things being gotten away with for a long time. But here's the problem that I have: the industry is trash. The casting couch is real. I told y'all to go back and watch the video. I think I reposted it yesterday about what you have to do in Hollywood in the entertainment industry to get ahead. It's usually sex, it's usually some type of wild foolishness like that. A lot of people don't understand the price that they are saying that they are willing to pay. Go back and watch that video. Okay. Go back and watch the video. I posted it on my community wall, I think yesterday. Go back and watch the video where someone in Hollywood was at a Hollywood party and the guy told him, in order for you to make it big, I would have to F you. Okay. A man effing another man. So everybody knows what's happening in this industry, and people going into this industry wanting the fame and all like that, and either getting involved in spiritual stuff or sexual stuff or the degenerate stuff or be, this is the price for it. This is the price for it. Okay. So, hey boo, hey Nyla, how are you? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm looking at everything from my iPad right here. So yeah, this is part of the price that people don't want to. They don't want to have a conversation about how the quote unquote casting couch is real. They don't want to have a conversation about it. They still want to do the things and somehow bypass what has been established to make it in the industry is. Okay. It's either selling your children or selling yourself or all is the industry is dangerous and degenerate. Okay. So let me go on over here to Nyla Boo. Hey Boo, how are you? Thank you so much for your generous donation. Girl, don't worry about being late. We just over here talking about it. So, it's been a lot of interesting developments. Spirit said that it might be Cassie who gave the thumb drive. So this what Spirit said. But yeah, thank you, girl. So yeah. Yeah, I gotta do that Hollywood reading. It's just so crazy. Hey Dream Girl. No, I don't want to hear about that. That sounds whatever it is. I don't need you to I'm gonna have a hard-boiled egg in my salad tonight for dinner. I don't need you to destroy hard-boiled eggs for me. So that let's not do that. Yeah, selling your soul, selling your body. Some of these people sell their children. I don't care what anyone says. Of course, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I have no proof. This is, we just discussing. But baby, um, Celine Dion. That's all I'm gonna say. Celine Dion. But yeah, don't ruin my I got a lovely boiled egg in there. I'm gonna put on my salad tonight. Don't ruin it for me. Um, so yeah, this is, yeah. Um, baby. All these yeah, we really need to have the reading on that too, because all and that's why I said all of this is a huge web of entanglement. Hey, Nyla Boo. Well, thank you, Nyla Boo, for becoming a member, honey. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, like yeah, Justin Bieber's family, them Disney kids, um, Shirley Temple, all these children and everything like that. They milk them out. Macaulay Culkin, um, Britney Spears, Bieber, Aaliyah, like all these people. And it doesn't matter their color. Remember, I told you all that Hollywood is an engine that needs new flesh. Spiritually, esoterically, Hollywood needs new flesh to keep running. They are purveyors of flesh. Okay. They are purveyors of flesh. Hollywood needs flesh to keep going. As soon as people age out, they're bringing new ones in, but now it's getting worse and worse and worse. I told y'all what Hollywood is. I told y'all what Hollywood is. Oh, Nyla, you are so shout out to Nyla Boo. Nyla done came over here, is blessing me, is blessing y'all. Shout out to Nyla Boo. Like, I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. And congratulations to people who win these memberships, honey. Congratulations. But yeah, Hollywood is it's a flight. And that's why I said, like, it's different in Vegas. In Vegas, you go to Vegas for a quick, short time fun. You go to Vegas to gamble for a few days or go to the strip clubs for a few days. If you want some tree pharmaceuticals, you go to Vegas to get some because it's legal in Nevada, but it's usually for a few days. You might spend a week in Vegas. You might go see your favorite concert. And then you go back home. Hollywood is a permanent debauchery engine that requires new flesh. Esoterically, it requires new flesh all the time. Okay. So, this is what Hollywood is. And it's so funny because it's like Hollywood. We were on Hollywood Boulevard when we went to LA a few months ago. Baby, Hollywood Boulevard is very similar to Vegas, and like how the Vegas Strip is trash in the daytime, it only looks good at night. Vegas only looks good under the cover of night when all the lights come on. Baby, we went by the Hollywood stars on the concrete. Baby, they got the homeless people over there. It's this is it that is a spiritual nexus vortex that you don't want to go and be in. Okay. But thank you, Nyla Boo, for gifting stuff out. So yeah, mhm, yeah. Right. You planning your trip to Vegas and then you're gonna go home. You're not trying to stay there. Like people are trying to stay in Hollywood and doing anything to make sure that they are relevant to maintain relevancy. This is remember I told y'all, never ever fall into the energy of desperation. When you are desperate, like some of these people are, to be actors, to be singers, to be entertainers, when you fall into that energy of desperation, you might get something that you didn't bargain for. Right, the vampires need to eat. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Understand, absolutely. And see, that's part of California's the state of California's energetic past of being this spiritual nexus. California has been a spiritual nexus for so many things for so long. Okay. For so long. A lot of people don't know. People are just like, oh, it's New Orleans in the South. No, baby. California has been a spiritual nexus for a long time. Okay. For a long time. So, you know, um, I just want y'all to know. And, going back to, it's some interesting things that I hear, especially like in San Francisco, different ley lines and stuff going through the state. Baby, California has been a spiritual nexus for a long time. People have been like, understand what you've been seeing like through the media and stuff like that, how they sell Hollywood, how they sell California is some beautiful place. And California is naturally beautiful. But man, it's only certain parts of LA that look good. It's only certain parts of LA that look good. I mean, there's a smaller spiritual nexus in LA called Skid Row. Called Skid Row, honey. Called Skid Row. So don't think that it's just like New Orleans and Savannah and Charleston, South Carolina. Baby, California is a spiritual nexus. hmm California is a spiritual nexus and it's been that for a long time. So it's been that for a long time. Even the Griffin Observatory that I went to. I can show you all pictures of when I went to the Griffin Observatory. Baby, those paintings and reliefs inside the Griffin Observatory in LA are nothing but esoteric and Masonic. I know exactly what I was looking at when I went into the Griffin Observatory. If you've ever seen pictures of the inside, baby, that ain't nothing but esoterica and Masonic. Okay? So understand what California is. Understand. So, okay. So, yeah, booze. Do y'all have any more questions about this? About this book? I do feel like, yeah, I don't know who this man is, and maybe the man that we saw was the author of the book. That man definitely has something to do with it. But then we did see the couple. Y'all are saying the couple is Cassie and her husband. Y'all are saying Cassie and her husband. Listen, hey, Kevin. Dream Girl says the greenest grass in your yard is above the septic tank and it's green all year long. That's deep right there. hmm That's deep right there. So yeah, um, California is, you know, Black Lady Love. Hey, darling, how are you? Said I just caught the chills. I'm born and raised in LA. My family is entertainment. I'm supposed to move back to Vegas tomorrow. People who know you, if you listen, y'all better go back and watch my videos on them Hollywood vampires and what you got to do to get into the industry. Okay, so authentically, Erica asks, will Cassie receive a portion of the proceeds from the book? Ooh, Cecil Hotel and Skid Row as a whole, child. Cecil Hotel is that's another spot right there. Listen, I like the LA area because baby, I love getting all them good tacos all over the LA area. You know, you can go to some parts in LA and it's a taco man on the corner with their cart, another taco man on the corner with their cart. Like it's like they have spots. We drove down one street in LA and it was probably about five people selling tacos on the corners. Like, I love Mexican food. I love me a good taco, especially Tijuana style, estilo Tijuana. Baby, I love my favorite taco spot is one in LA and one in San Diego. But LA is, yeah, there is an energy in LA, and if you feel it, you feel it. Okay. Will Cassie receive a portion of the proceeds from this book? Baby, let me tell you all something. The Rosicrucian Museum is here in San Jose. The Egyptian Rosicrucian Museum is in San Jose. San Jose is nothing. No one comes to San Jose. When we drive from LA back to San Jose, the sign will say Bakersfield and then it'll say San Francisco. It won't even put San Jose on the sign when it tells you like 190 miles to go. San Jose is nothing. Okay. But the Egyptian Rosicrucian Museum is in San Jose. So go and let that go and let that let that let you know. Okay. The Egyptian Rosicrucian Museum is here in San Jose, along with the Winchester House. The Winchester House, if you know the story, the spooky story behind the Winchester House is here too. California is full. Okay. California is full. Okay. Um, I don't see it. Receive a portion of the proceeds from the book. I don't see it. Um, I don't see that. I don't see her receiving a portion of the proceeds from the book. Is it possible she could? She could, but I don't see that here. I don't see that here. Hey, Fuzzy, you're working. Replay gang, girl, have a good evening. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that here. I don't see anything about money here. Interesting. I don't see anything about money here. Why is your boss here? She need to go home. You know what to do, Quentin. You know what to do. Yeah. You say you're not going anywhere near that hotel. I'm trying to think. Did we see the hotel? I mean, we didn't see it, but yeah, yeah. Cecil Hotel and Skid Row. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to know the symbolism. You have to know what you're looking at. You have to know what you're looking at. That's why I said when I went to the Griffin Observatory in LA, absolutely beautiful being up that high, absolutely beautiful. But the inside of that Griffin Observatory, okay, is nothing but esoteric symbols and Masonic like symbols. And I think the person who donated the land to LA to make the observatory, Mr. Griffin, I think he was a Mason, if I read correctly. I think he was a Mason. So I think so. So yeah, you gotta know what you're looking at. You gotta know what you're looking at. Girl, I wouldn't live there. To live there, yeah, you brave, honey. You gotta be desperate. Okay, Dream Girl asks, is Diddy on a hunger strike or is he suffering from withdrawal? Oh, someone said Jamal is here. Is this the author? That's interesting. Hello, Mr. Author, sir. I don't see a hunger strike. I don't see a hunger strike. I see crying for attention. I see crying for attention. Girl, I ain't going. Listen, I ain't going to the Cecil Hotel. First of all, I see LA for what it is. I see LA for what it is. LA is a spiritual nexus. There's a bunch of debauchery going on. Listen, I'm telling y'all, go back to that video where the guy was just like, "Yeah, if you want to make it, you have to do some certain things. Do some certain things." No, I don't see that man on. I don't see no man. I don't see that man on a hunger strike. I see somebody crying for attention. Something brought you here. Well, I'm glad you're here, and maybe you're new to content like this. Maybe you aren't. Girl, you know what to do. Have you researched all the places or not? I'm telling you, go look at Griffin Observatory. That land that the Griffin Observatory and the Greek Theater is on was given to the city of LA by Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin was a Mason. And I'm gonna have to put the pictures on my community wall so you all can see like the zodiac signs, the all seeing eye, like the different stuff from inside the Griffin Observatory because I sure did take pictures. That Griffin Observatory, if you know what you're looking at esoterically, okay, and a lot of the that there were some of like ye old scientists who were alleged to be Masons. If you look at the outside statue that's outside of Griffin Observatory, how they have those old scientists, like it's like on like a seven-pointed star. Baby, I know exactly what I'm looking at. I know exactly what I'm looking at. So glad you're here. I do feel like Kim's energy is has I really feel like Kim's energy has talked to Cassie. I really feel like Kim's energy has talked to Cassie. I feel like Kim has done her best to envelop and talk to Cassie. I feel like Kim has motivated Cassie. I feel like Kim has come to Cassie in her dreams, or I feel like Kim has made herself known to Cassie. That's what I feel like. Um, but yeah, like I said, here in San Jose, baby, the Egyptian Rosicrucian Museum is here. Okay, let's see. Something brought you here. Well, I hope you like this content. Yeah, many older scientists were Masons. Like I think I'm not sure. And of course I don't have any proof, but I think it is alleged that even Isaac Newton was a Mason. I think it's alleged. So just understanding things. Just understanding things. So there's a lot of esoterica going on in these Hollywood streets. And I know people were talking about, listen, all I'm going to say is you have to be an absolute idiot to have certain things tattooed on you and then go around and allegedly harm people who are protected by the spirit. You have to be an absolute idiot to do that. No, Q has told y'all never ever get any type of spirit name or whatever tattooed on you. You can work with a spirit. You don't have to tattoo nobody's spiritual essence on you, baby. Unless they give you permission to do so, don't do that. Yes, honey, you can ask a question. Play cards said, let me ask a question. But yeah, I'm looking into your question, play cards. I'm looking into your question. Yeah, a lot of the placements were Masons. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're not really supposed to be tattooing spirits on you like that. Especially if you're not gonna be respectful of who the spirits protect. Okay. Do not, you know what I'm saying? Like some spirits, like imagine tattooing Lilith on you. Lilith is a protector of women and children. Why would you tattoo Lilith on you and then go around harming the people she protects? When Lilith drill you, you don't be mad. When Lilith drills you, do not be mad. Okay. Never, ever, ever. You can do what you want, but it is Q's spiritual advice to you to not tattoo anything from a spirit on you. Okay. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So, um, you know, so honey child. Okay, we're almost at 2 hours. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm a little thirsty. Actually feeling cool. Nail color is popping with your sweater. You have to have the lipstick, although well now you all can see in my little y'all see this red lipstick right here? That's on my lips right there. But I do have red lipstick this color. Absolutely. Um, yeah, they stupid. But thank you, nail color is popping. Why didn't okay? Play cards is asking why didn't Kim publish the book before she passed on? No, I'm not getting a headache at all. I'm not getting a headache at all. I am not. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Um, okay, she did not publish a book before she passed on because she wouldn't have been safe. She wouldn't have been safe. That would have been an action that would have got her into something more. That would have been even more detrimental for her. Whatever she was living through, whatever she was going through. But that wasn't going to be that wasn't going to be good at all for her to do it. She thought about it. She thought about it. And then on top of that, she was thinking about what would this do to my children. But she didn't do it. She thought about it. She thought about it. But that would have brought even more quote unquote troubles her way. Yes. So that's answering that question. Let me answer this question real quick. Do I do private readings? Yes. Can one of the mods put my link to private readings in the chat for a Black Lady Love. Just in case you're interested, you want to go look around or whatever thing like that. But yes, I do private readings. But yeah, so mhm, yeah, that would have been a lot on her when she was alive. That would have been a lot on her when she was alive. Yeah, that wasn't gonna be good. Mhm. I kind of feel like she was at the precipice of doing it. I kind of feel like she was almost there. She was almost at the precipice of doing it. But it's actually, as weird as this may sound, it's actually better this way. It's actually better this way. These two, yeah, to literally be, I kind of feel like she would have been in so much of a world of trouble or physically harmed really bad if that would have been. I don't think that would have been protection for her doing that when she was still alive. I kind of feel like she was close. She was close. She was close. She was very, very quote unquote pregnant with the idea of doing it. But there was a lot of things that she took into consideration with this, especially like as it pertains to her family and her children. Right. Only devotees of a certain level. No, I'm actually good, boo. I got to coordinate. We're not gonna get into the other celebrities. We're not gonna get into the other celebrities. We're not gonna get into other celebrities. I do find it interesting that I actually went to one of Kevin Hart's restaurants, the one near UCLA, I think it was. His restaurants have closed down. I hope things are going great for him. But there are a lot of things that I'm just like, okay, y'all know I got to pull up the astrology charts on this. Coordinate, coordinate. Yes, you are binding yourself to an entity when you do that. Yes. Thank you so much, Isis. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now, play cards. I'm glad you're here. I did do a couple of readings on Diddy before, and I kind of answered one of your questions in that. But we gonna get right back into it. We're gonna get right back into it. Hold on one second. I'm about to answer your question. I need to. Okay. Sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay. Will the source who gave you the diary memoir be exposed or come forward? That's a good question. Now, you weren't here before earlier, play cards, but play cards, someone asked earlier to describe the people or who gave the thumb drive to you, the author of the book. What the cards said was that it was looking like it was Cassie and like her husband. That was who Spirit described the couple to be. You can go back and watch the rewind. Um, you know who gave it to you, so you know if what I just said was correct or not. I had to go by what was in front of me. The card said it was a woman who's famous, who's younger than her husband. Okay. It was a woman who got justice. It was a woman who had to defend herself, and it was a woman whose husband was defending her. The people in the chat said it sounds like Cassie and her husband. Okay. You know who gave it to you, you know if that's true or not. So, but let's see what Spirit got to say about it. See you later, Donna. see exposure here. I don't see exposure here. So you know who gave it to you. I don't know what type of conversations you had with the source that gave you this information. I don't see exposure. I do see a lot of thought and preparation that went into that. I don't see exposure. I don't see exposure. Whoever it is that gave it to you, they really don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They do not want to fight. They understand this is a delicate, I don't want to say a delicate game being played, but they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. Um, I kind of feel like this, I kind of feel like they want to kind of stay concealed. Um, you have a younger woman right here again. I feel like this person, whoever it was that gave it to you, person or persons, I don't feel like they're going to come forward. I kind of feel like they don't want to get into the game. They just want information to be revealed. Okay. They just want information to be revealed. Now getting to your second question. Getting to your second question. Okay. Getting to your second question. Let's see if spirit, let's see what spirit gonna say, because I definitely um remember the last time someone asked that question. But let's see what spirit says this time. And now I'm starting to get a headache. Where's Miss Anonymous? Miss Anonymous, I'm starting to get a headache now. So I'm close to the end of my time here. I'm starting to get a headache. Okay, we're just getting into it. Miss Anonymous, you asked if I had a headache. I'm starting to get a headache now. Would you like me to describe this person? I'm sure you do. Play cards. Let me describe this person for you. Now, those of you all who know planetary magic, those of you who know this is someone that's powerful. This is someone that can be a tyrant. Okay, this is someone that's powerful. This is someone that can be a tyrant. Okay, so with this, there was harm done, but it wasn't too explosive. Okay, as it pertains to her unaliving. But this person right here is a tyrant. This is a person right here who's gonna have the temper tantrum when they can't get their way. Okay. Oh no, be safe, honey. Please go be safe. Miss Anonymous, please go be safe. To all my people in Georgia, in Florida, who are in the path of this hurricane, please be safe. Please have your candles, your water. I really pray that you all are safe. Okay. Please be safe. We're gonna have to do a check-in tomorrow with you all. This is a person who's a tyrant. This is a person who's a tyrant. This is a person who whines if they don't get their way. Okay. This is a person with power. This is a person who is hot headed. Okay. This is someone that has been established for a long time. This is someone that has been established for a long time. There's a lot of martial energy here. Martial energy here. So, there's a lot of martial energy here. Somebody with money. Somebody with money. Somebody with money. Somebody with a lot of money. Uh-huh. 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 Um, and this was all readings are for, let me just disclaimer, all readings for entertainment purposes only. This person, these actions, it was sudden, it came out of nowhere, and it wasn't as explosive, and it wasn't as quote unquote, oh my God. Okay. There's a difference when someone is, oh my God, you got shot by some weirdo rando and it comes out of the blue. The way this was done, it was oh my God, but it was easier. It was softer. Okay. Suspecting that someone, quote unquote, for example, passes of a heart attack, knowing they were sick, that's different from, oh my God, I got shot on the corner. You understand the energetic differences between that. This was something that this was this was mhm. But the person that had something to do with it is powerful, has a temper, especially when they don't get their way. It's either their way or the highway. Uh-huh. This person has a lot of money. This person has long standing. This person has been around for a while. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, mm-hmm. And this, and I know you don't really, well, I don't know what you know or not. I'm not gonna say what you don't know or not. But these are major, major cards. They're very hidden and important. This is a person. Now, I will say, um, Mars rules Scorpio. That's all I'm gonna say. This is Mars. Mars rules Scorpio. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mars rules Scorpio. Mars is the planet that rules Scorpio. So I'm not saying anything. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. Mars rules Scorpio. This is a person that has a lot of money. This is a person that's been established in the industry. This is this is a lot of force because this tower is actually Mars energy too. This tower is Mars energy too. Um, the explosive parts of Mars. Um, so hey Nyla Boo, allegedly. But absolutely tarot speaking and astrology speaking, um, Mars is one of the rulers of Scorpio. There's some plutonic energy in there too, but we can even see Pluto here with destruction. So this is, like I said, somebody with money. I ain't saying no names, but the energy be energy, okay? Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. So, hmm hey Nyla Boo. She asks, is Diddy behind the discrediting of the book? Hey, New Eyes, how are you? Yeah, Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. Pluto is that transformation. A lot of times Pluto be tearing shit up. Right. If you know, you know. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely, New Eyes. New Eyes know what's up. So let's see what Nyla Boo's question got to say. Let's see. This is a community effort. This is a community effort. Is it necessarily him? No, this is a community effort. This is a community effort. Baby, it's a bunch of people who are just like, nah, this is a community effort. Hmm This is a community effort. It's this is a community effort. This is a gang of people who are just like, nah, this is a community effort by people. Remember earlier in the reading, it was just like there are people who want things to come out, and then there are people who don't want things to come out. There are factions, right? There are factions, right? Baby, this is a community effort. Because it's just like if certain things come out, if certain things are yes, it's true, baby, you either got to walk away or you got to spill the beans on certain things. These threes again. Yep. These threes again. The year of karma, baby. Baby. It's real out here in these streets. But yeah, there are people who want information out, and then there are people who don't want information out. Because if certain information gets out, then they have to answer questions. They would have to answer questions about their activities. What were you doing? What did you see? What did you not see? What did you do? What did you participate in? Okay. There's a lot of people who don't want certain things to come to light, honey. This is a community effort. I don't think this is Diddy led. This is a community effort. These are other people who could be implicated. Hmm. Okay. The discrediting campaign. But yeah, it's a bunch of people. Same thing, like certain people. If there are certain, I haven't read the book. I wanted to maintain, just going into this reading with fresh information coming from the ether. I didn't read the book. I do plan on reading the book. I'm going to get it and I'm going to read it. But baby, the questions that some people will have to answer, because right now these are allegations. Ain't none of us seen the tape like the R. Kelly tape. Okay. I remember the R. Kelly tape. Baby, that was you. That was you. Um, People would have to be accountable for their actions. And remember, this is Hollywood. There is a web of deceit. A lot of these people know about things that happen, but everybody, they all take a vow of silence. I'm not gonna say they all, but a lot of people take a vow of silence, or they just bow out gracefully, or you don't see certain celebrities for a while, and then so there's a lot of people that could, mhm. Yeah, and if some of you may be new here, go back and look at my Diddy natal chart reading. Go back and look at my Diddy natal chart reading. What's funny about the Diddy natal chart reading is that a lot of stuff has been happening ever since those eclipses last year, right? A lot of things that have been happening to Diddy, as far as like the lawsuits and the allegations against, the stuff that's like sexual in nature, a lot of it is that Venus in his chart. That Venus in his chart. Listen, these T squares, we had the battle of we had the Saturn Jupiter opposition. I think either last month or the month before. There's some T square foolishness going on right now. You know, eclipse season. There's an eclipse on October 2nd. We just had an eclipse last week. Listen, stuff about to be revealed. People getting told up. And make no mistake about it, those eclipses happening on an Aries Libra axis been tearing Diddy up too. Okay? Been tearing people up too. So, but let's get to this question. Has someone threatened Diddy since he's been on the inside? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. What he's most focused on is his image. That's a good question, Muffin. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. This whole key to the city, and I was thinking that too. But answering this question, he is worried about his image, how he presents the world, and his worldly things. This is what this is what he's worried about right now. This is what he's worried about. Okay, this what he's worried about, and he's waiting to see what happens. He's waiting to see what happens, but I don't see any type of threat here. I don't see it here. This man, and he trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, Journey with Korean. Hey, boo, how you doing? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. These squares been hitting. Nyla boo. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the okay, so Rock and Robin's question is gonna be the last question that I'm gonna answer. So it's Muffin's question and then Rock and Robin's question, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Now, people want to I don't know anything. I know the indictment has come about. I think I've read something about Turkey and mismanagement of funds. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that the news is very interesting every day. So, hmm, this is interesting. Okay, I feel like there is a possibility of that, but I feel like right now. Okay, so there is a possibility. Okay, this is entertainment purposes only. Okay, there is a possibility, but I really feel like this is a spiritual. This is something thrown into the mix by spiritual workers to have someone new to look at. So I feel like the I feel like the news story about the mayor, which should be news, right? Which should be news. I feel like the story about this mayor is the spiritual, let's try and get the news cycle to stop talking about Diddy and let's talk about someone else for right now. Because this whole Diddy thing, this has since he been arrested, it's been every day in the news, right? It's been every day. I feel like this is something that's been put out spiritually to divert attention away from Diddy. That's what I feel like this is. Oh, Journey with Korean. Thank you for giving out memberships. Thanks for giving out membership. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is I kind of feel like this is this I kind of feel like this indictment is part of spiritual distraction to give Diddy's name in the news a break. Mhm. I feel like that's exactly what this is. I feel like this is because it came out of nowhere, which investigations come out of nowhere all the time. We never know who's which law enforcement agency is investigating what. But I feel like this is trickster distraction. I really feel like this is trickster distraction. But was he involved? I don't it's a possibility. I don't really see it, but what I'm seeing is this is spiritual distraction. This is spiritual distraction to give Diddy's name a break because we didn't had Diddy being arrested. Diddy's been in the news. The Cassie lawsuit. The feds raiding the home. All these other lawsuits. Then oh my God, now he's been indicted. Mass bottles of baby oil. It's been a bunch of stores that baby oil. He begging to get out of jail. Let me put up this house for $50 million so I can get out of jail. I promise I ain't gonna. It's been nonstop Diddy for a little while, and then the past week to week and a half, it's been like Diddy, 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 Diddy. I feel like this is part of a spiritual distraction, some type of spiritual reprieve for Diddy. That's what this is saying right here. That's what this is saying. That this is a spiritual distraction. Let's throw someone else, right? Because no one has even cared that there has been quote unquote another attempted, assassination on former President Donald Trump. There has been, now the Secret Service, I saw Secret Service, some type of news stories coming out of Kamala Harris's camp. I see a lot of different things. But baby, on the social media platforms, baby, they talking about New York mayor right now. They talking about New York mayor right now. That's the new distraction. Okay. That's the new distraction. Okay. So the very last question, very last question is, will Diddy spend the rest of his life in prison? And you are so welcome, Dream Girl. You are so welcome. Okay, the last question is from Rockin' Robin. She asking is, he gonna spend the rest of his life in prison. Let's let's see. Let's see what the cards got to say. Yes, he was the one that gifted him the key to the city. Yes. Yes, he was. So I did find that very interesting because Diddy had to get that key back not too long ago. So I find it very interesting. Like, okay. Sometimes things are coincidences, and sometimes it's nothing, right? But let's see. This is the last question, and I'm gonna let y'all go because we've been here 2 hours and 20 minutes. Hmm. What is this right here? Hmm. It's a toss up right now. It's a toss up right now. The question is, and I'm going to flip this one over in a second. The question is, because there's the potential for it. There's a potential for him to be in like isolation or in the hole or in the shoe or whatever they call it. I've never been to jail. I don't know. Um, there's a potential for him to be isolated, to be continuously isolated, but I kind of feel like there may be whenever things go underway, if there's a trial, I kind of feel like there could be some trickery with the trial or things happening to a point to where he'll get a sentence and it'll be somewhat reduced. Or I kind of feel like if there's a trial, we have to watch and see how that's go because there are sometimes people um get convicted, but the sentence isn't long enough. Or, you know what I'm saying? There haven't been too high celebrity profile people in prison, right? Um, as far as celebrities go. Ghislaine is in prison and her appeal has been denied, but I have my own theories on that. Okay, it starts with an M and ends with a D. If you know that highly specialized group word that starts with an M and ends with a D, baby, I feel like that's why she's still in there. Same thing when your homeboy JE was in there. I've No one can tell me that he was not starts with an M, ends with the letter D. No one can tell me otherwise. I got talking code around here because they don't like certain things being talked about. But I kind of feel like if anything happens, we have to see how this potential trial is going to go. We have to see how it's going to go. I kind of feel like there might be something like, okay, gets off on a technicality or something like that. Like, or come to find out that the prosecution didn't do their job right. So you got to throw the whole case out and start over again. I kind of feel like we have to see how this potential trial is going to go, how things are going to go, because baby, there is a potential for trickery to be afoot. Okay. I hope you do come back with us. Play cards. I hope you do come back with us, play cards. And I hope that you have a great rest of your Thursday wherever you are. I'm on the East Coast. I mean, I'm on the West Coast in California. So, but yeah, I kind of feel like with this might be some there might be games afoot as it pertains to, or like people get off on a technicality, or I feel like there could potentially be games afoot um with this. I don't see under lock and key. I don't see anything like that here. I kind of feel like we really need to wait and see what this trial is talking about because this is the card of trickery right here. Trickery, fast talking, you know, things of that nature. So I think we really have to wait. This is the magician. This magician is upside down. So we don't know if any alleged spiritual workers, we don't know what they're gonna do or if he gonna get some new ones or not. But I feel like this is the card that we have to watch out for. This one of trickery, of technicalities, of hung jewelry, of what is going on here. Um, there is a possibility for it, but we got to see what this spirit isn't saying right now. We have to see what this trial gonna talk about. We have to see what the trial gonna talk about. You said I don't feel like Diddy would go through the whole trial process. Yeah, it's possible. Listen, we've seen so many celebrities get off stuff. Same thing like with Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake and the alleged driving drunk or whatever like that, or intoxicated or whatever it was. Like the body cam footage has not been released. It's not been released because he's a celebrity. So, the celebrity treatment is a real thing. So, so yeah. His magical powers might be up. Remember my other video where I was just like, are the spiritual workers done working? Because things just went from bad to worse. So it could be the spiritual workers then quit working. It could be that spirit that he has tattooed on his back. It's just like, nah, bro, we not doing this no more. It could be that. It could just be karma. On the spiritual side, it could be so many different things. But baby, it could be those eclipses, right? Those eclipses from last year, they tore a lot of people up. So yeah, we really have to wait and see how this is gonna play out. But right now, I don't see it. I kind of feel like what is going to happen with the trial. Same thing like with remember the OJ trial? I'm old enough. I remember the OJ trial. I was like in 5th grade when that happened. OJ ended up getting off. Okay. Johnny Cochran did what he did. OJ got off. Right? I'm not saying OJ did anything. I'm just saying OJ got off. Okay. So we have to see. We have to see. So yeah. So um yeah. He, whatever he is, listen, baby, I just say, just don't be out here doing no crimes so you don't have to go to jail. That's what I say. Don't be degenerate. Don't be doing crimes. You say you don't feel like he will go through it. Yeah. His magical powers might be up. Play cards, wrote a book on OJ. Okay, play cards. Okay, play cards. I have to go look into your body of work. And thank you for coming by, play cards. You are more than welcome to come through anytime. Or if you are interested in content like this, um, esoteric conversations, astrology, stuff like that. That's what this channel is for, right? Um, yeah, so it's interesting. Like I started to feel like there was a little bit of occultation, right, around this. Like I could feel like when there was pushback around certain things doing this reading, but I kind of feel like a lot of energy is free flowing now. I really feel like what you know, I, I don't know if the magic is gone, if they stopped working for him, if he stopped working for him, if the spirits have turned on him. I don't know. But baby, something is going on, something is happening. And we all just have to continue to watch. Again, I don't know anything. I don't have any proof. I didn't grow up with them. I don't know them. I've never met them. But it's a doozy from the outside looking in. So yes, yes, yes. I will look up Chris Todd. Absolutely, I will. So it's good, interesting. But yeah, feel free to go back to my previous readings on Diddy, and then my natal chart analysis on Diddy, and you will see the type of person that the stars say that he is. So yes, play cards. Glad that you stopped by. Again, feel free to come around anytime, or leave me any type of questions or anything like that, or reach out to me or contact me, email me. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Do one on Cassie. Yeah, I gotta look into Hollywood as a whole, Skid Row, Cecil Hotel. Um, I still got to do the Wade Wilson reading. That reading, the energy coming off of that is so degenerate. It's actually worse energetically on me than this Diddy situation, which is why I haven't done it yet. I really do want to do it, but baby, energetically, it's hard on me. So I still got to do the Wade Wilson. I know I got readings to do. I got to finish getting my apothecary together for you all. I got charts I got to do. Life is just life, and so I'm here. I'm here with y'all. But yeah, the site. I'm still waiting for. I got some things coming. For the wares on the site. So I hope to get the site to you all next week. I hope to soft launch next week. I'm still waiting on orders in the mail. So y'all know the mail is mailing. I'm still waiting for orders in the mail. So I'm waiting for stuff to come in the mail. I think something was delivered today, and I'm still waiting until like Saturday for something else to come into the mail. And then once I have those items to be able to actual do an inventory for you all, I hope to launch next week sometime. So I will definitely keep you all up to date for that. You scared for me to do that one? Yeah, that Wade Wilson. That's some straight up. That's some evil spirit right there. Like evil spirit. Like you get nothing out of it. Like I understand when people do magic and do certain things because you're supposed to get something from it. There was nothing to benefit from unaliving in the Wade Wilson situation. That's just pure evil spirit, right? Pure evil spirit. So yeah. So uh you know what? You said we need a new one on the Nesto bunch. Yeah. Do put a one in the chat if y'all want new Nesto reading. If y'all want new Nesto reading. I will only do it if y'all want me to. Because I just wish Nesto would just have his trial and then we see what happens so he can go away. But put a one in the chat if you want a new Nesto reading. I will only do it if y'all want me to. You're so welcome, my darling. You're so welcome. Because Muffin say we need a new one on the Nesto bunch. It's been long enough to do one on the Nesto bunch. But y'all put a one in the chat. If I see enough ones in the chat, we'll do a new Nesto one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rockin' Robin said one. It's cat one. Oh, y'all just knows you want to be up in Mr. Sausage for Cereal's business. But bullet holes, I love you. I love your name, and I love when Fran says bullet holes. Like I love it. Okay, y'all talking. Okay, so we got to do the nasty. So we got to do some more nasty nesto. Okay, so we gotta do some more nasty nesto. Okay, y'all. Okay, well. So nosy as we want to be. Absolute. Listen, being nosy will save your life. You find out what you need to find out. You can do what you need to do. We is nosy, and that's okay. That's okay. So more Nesto. Nesto is easy. Listen, I feel like Nesto is broken enough right now. Nesto is easy. See, the thing about Nesto is Nesto wanted to be a spiritual worker so bad, but he's stupid. Um, Nesto wanted to be a spiritual worker so bad, but he dumb. He dumb. Okay, so all right, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here. Um, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Play Cards, for coming by. I appreciate your support coming over here asking. I hope you stick around, maybe even subscribe. Okay, and watch some of my content. I'm gonna see you all a little later. Yeah, I feel like he's more defeated now. I feel like he's definitely more defeated now. So we gonna see. I really, it would be absolutely wonderful if phone calls from prison gets a lot of the new stuff from like this month, like September, and especially stuff after the divorce hearing, because that's what I need to be nosy about. I need to see the stuff from now. We already know he didn't love her. We already know what it was. He was a sweetheart swindler. He was using her for access. Okay, we already know the things he did. I want to hear it now. Okay, because he defeated now. He tried with the media gag and failed, baby. Um, it just is what it is. So yeah, you can't be a dumb spiritual worker. You cannot be a dumb spiritual worker. You need to know what you're doing if you're gonna play around in the spiritual realm. But I love y'all. Thanks for supporting. Thank you, Play Cards, author of the book. to come by. I appreciate it. I'm about to go and spend time with my husband and get my evening together. Bye, everyone.